Yo, yo, yo! What's going on, y'all? First off, this is a long commentary because I have to explain everything in this game. But this is Starhawk, if y'all don't know. The legendary Starhawk, I should say. Spiritual successor to the amazing Warhawk. And first off, I know Starhawk or Warhawk noob. I'm as veteran as it gets when it comes to Warhawk. I ain't trying to brag or boast or anything, but it's the truth. I ain't one of these guys that I'm just gonna slate the game because I don't know what the game stands for. Because you get lots of people these days that want to review games, but they ain't played the games and they don't know what the games are about. They don't know what it stands for. I mean, it's like when people are reviewing Battlefield 3 without even playing any of the other previous Battlefield games, whether that's Bad Company 2, Bad Company 1, Battlefield 2, 1943. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a Warhawk veteran, man, and this is Starhawk. It's meant to be the spiritual successor to Warhawk. It's not a direct sequel, but it's a successor. This game, the beta is basically they gave out the beta to all the Warhawk veterans. I mean that's the truth. I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but they actually said that they're gonna give out the keys to all the Warhawk veterans, the Warhawk players. That's what they said. And I received my key, I think like last week, but I was kind of busy with uni work and I never even had much time to play it. But when I did get the chance to play it, I'm gonna tell you right now, this is gonna be, well, first off, let me just say this again. Warhawk, up to this day, is my favourite multiplayer game ever, of all time. When the PS3 first came out in 07, one of my boys told me, hey, do you see that Warhawk trailer? I'm like, Warhawk, let me go check this game out. So I saw the trailer, I'm like, this game looks pretty good. Then when we all got the game, it turned out to be one of the best games I've ever played. Certainly the best multiplayer game I've ever played. Now I know there's gonna be people that disagree with me. They're gonna say, oh, Left 4 Dead 2 is a better game, or Call of Duty is a better game. I don't know, but this is just my opinion, you know what I'm saying? Warhawk is the best multiplayer game I've ever played. Honestly, I've had the most fun playing Warhawk than any other game when it comes to multiplayer. Seriously. And when I did play this game is amazing. Now, to all the Warhawk guys out there, it is a different feel to Warhawk. It's not exactly like Warhawk. I mean, this is coming out 4 or 5 years after Warhawk, so there is going to be some major changes. First off, let me talk about the graphics. The graphics are great. The graphics are they look smooth, crisp. I mean, the graphics in this game, actually compared to Warhawk especially, the graphics are on a major upgrade. The graphics are beautiful. The game looks beautiful. It really does. Now the beta only has 2 maps, so it can get boring after a while because you're playing the same 2 maps. And there's only, I mean, if you're a Warhawk guy, you know that there's many game modes: capture the flag, zones, team deathmatch, free for all. But in the beta, currently in the beta, there's only There's only one game mode, capture the flag, which I'm playing right now. And the people that I'm playing with right now are Warhawk veterans as well, because you can't get into the beta unless you're a Warhawk player at this moment in time, unless you got a beta key from somewhere else. Now I understand that all the Uncharted 3 people are going to get the beta in January, which is basically going to be an open beta. So you can definitely expect to see more noobs come January, February time when they release the open beta for the public, for the Uncharted 3 players. But at this moment in time, you're not going to find no noobs in this game. The only players you're going to be finding in this game is simply the Warhawk players. Now, I don't know how I can compare this to Warhawk, but first off, they've obviously got this new, I mean, in Warhawk you couldn't build buildings or any of that kind of crap. Now they've changed it to make it more of a kind of a more strategy game. You can build and battle. It's basically called build and battle system, which you can build your own buildings, your walls. Basically, you get rift energy, as you can see at the top right hand corner. You can see the energy that's gathering up for me. You get that energy. Sometimes it regenerates by itself, but you get energy basically by killing enemies and finding some capsules that you find around the map that you can shoot, and then you get more rift energy from them, which you'll see later on. But yeah, that's how you gain energy. Then as you gain energy, you can build as you gain rift energy, you can build your own buildings. Obviously buildings cost different amount of rift energy, as you can see when I bring up the build and battle system screen, whatever it's called, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can build tons of stuff. You can build jet pads, so like the Warhawks will actually, the jets, I'll just say call them jets for now, but the jets can actually spawn on them. But the thing is that, say for example you put out an air pad, you can't just go and keep getting the jet. You have to have a certain amount of rift energy to make a jet spawn, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, the rift energy, I really like the build and battle system. I am pretty concerned though. I am pretty concerned because I'm pretty scared that people are gonna find a flaw in the system and actually absolutely abuse the build and battle system. Like I said, this is only a beta, so there are going to be changes to the actual game. But I am pretty worried that people might abuse the system. Now you see later on when I go to capture flags, I mean there's like walls everywhere and sometimes you can't even find a way out. I mean, this game requires teamwork. Capture the flag requires teamwork. I mean, right now none of my friends have the Starhawk beta. I hope they do get it because I did play a lot with my friends Warhawk, so I hope they get into the beta as well. But at the moment I'm like the only one out of my friends that has this beta. I ain't seen no one play it. So capture the flag, it does require teamwork, trust me on that. I mean you need to like spawn in a you need to build a garage and then get a one of them cars and then get your teammate to drive, and while you shoot and then you go capture the it requires teamwork basically. It does require teamwork. It's not a noob shooter. We can compare this game to Uncharted 3 in a way because they're both third-person shooters. But for me, in terms of multiplayer, this game wins all day long. You can even compare this game to Gears of War 3, but I ain't even going to compare it to Gears of War 3 because Warhawk and Starhawk are head and shoulders beyond Gears of War any other. I know people are going to hate me, but yeah, that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? This game is amazing. Jetpacks, jetpacks. The jetpacks return. You'll see later on I do jump on a jetpack. I build a jetpack machine. I think it's now. Yeah, it is now. I build a jetpack machine and I spawn with the jetpack. Jetpacks are amazing. All the Warhawk guys, y'all know that the jetpacks were a fan favorite. I love jetpacks and they are back straight from the get-go. No DLC. I'm curious to see if they put the other DLCs from Warhawk. I know only Warhawk guys will understand what I'm trying to talk about, but the APC machine, where you had that 4x4 Jeep, whatever it was, and you could fit like 8 mans in it, and you can get that blast shield. I mean, I hope they do make a return. And the I forgot the name of the other spaceship that they had, but you can have like 11 teammates on it, all as gunners. That thing was amazing. I forgot what it's called. I wish that comes back into the game. I think they will. If not, they'll bring it out as DLC, which I don't mind because I bought every DLC for Warhawk, and I don't regret it one bit. I mean, here's the jetpack. Look at these jets. I mean, jetpacks, amazing. But yeah, if they do bring it out as DLC, personally, I wouldn't care because I love Warhawk and I love Starhawk now, and I will buy every DLC that comes out for the game, no matter what. I'm still gonna be on Battlefield 3. That's gonna be my main first-person shooter. But Warhawk is gonna. I mean, people, you gotta understand, man. When Warhawk came out in 07, alongside with the PS3, I could not stop playing it. 4 years. It's been 4 years since Warhawk came out, and I still go on it every now and then. For 2 years running after Warhawk came out, I mean, Call of Duty or even Battlefield, I can say that about Battlefield 2. I did play that for like 2 years straight. But this game, Warhawk, I played for like 3-4 years straight. No lies. Every day I used to play that game. Trust me when I say it's the most amazing multiplayer game I've ever played. That's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? But this game is shaping up, honestly. It is shaping up to be my favourite multiplayer game next year. Like I said, I'm still going to be on Battlefield 3. But this game is going to be where it's at. For me anyway. And I know there's going to be people that jump on with me. All of my boys from Warhawk, they're going to jump on Starhawk with me. I know they will. Because we had tons of fun. And I mean, you asked any of the people that got Warhawk back in 07 when it first came out, and they will tell you the same thing, honestly. One thing I will say about this beta, I mean, this is currently in beta stage, and this is my opinion on the beta right now. One thing I will say about the beta is the knifing system, the melee system. Now in Warhawk, y'all know that you have to equip the knife and then go around knifing people. In this game, it's a direct R3, so you don't have to equip your knife. And there seems to be a lunge. Now I know that could be something that I wouldn't call it a game breaker, but it could be something that really irritates people off. I mean, there seems to be a lunge when you press R3 to go knife people. I mean, when you saw me, I'm knifing people. I mean, you see there's a little lunge. Sometimes you get lunge, and then when you see the kill cam, it's like the guy's like a few meters away. Like, what the hell? One thing I will say is, do not. I mean, let me tell you something. When I started off playing multiplayer games in Warhawk back in 07, us Warhawk guys, we never had a clue what kill to death ratio was. Honestly, we could care less about kill to death ratio. We could care less how many kills and deaths we're getting in the game. All we cared about is winning the game. Honestly, we did not give a crap about anything. We just wanted to win the game. Hell, I never even knew what camping was when I started playing Warhawk back in 07. Honestly, even my boys never knew what camping was. It was until I played Call of Duty World at War when I started seeing this camping. I'm like, people are hiding everywhere. People are camping. People are putting mines and hiding in buildings. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? When we played Warhawk, I'm telling you, I did not even know what camping was. I mean, to me, camping was a real life activity when people go on trips and stuff. Honestly. But it was not until I started playing Call of Duty World at War was when I realized what camping was. I'm like, how can people hide in the game? But honestly, us Warhawk players, we don't give a damn about no kill to death ratio. We don't care how many kills and deaths we're getting in the game. All we care about is coming top of the leaderboards and winning that game. We want to win that game. When we play free for all, we will run out like madmen just to win the game. Honestly, there was no such thing as, there was sniping in Warhawk, but sniping wasn't really camping, man. It requires a certain amount of skill, and your Warhawk players will know what I'm talking about. Trust me, when you play this game, do not worry about your kill to death ratio. Do not worry about anything. Just worry about winning the game and capturing that flag. You'll notice we lose this game because I don't know what our team was doing. I was like the only one trying. But honestly, Starhawk is shaping up to be an amazing game. It is different to Warhawk, and I understand if people might not like it. The Warhawk veterans might not like it because it's pretty different. But from my opinion so far, from what I played of the beta so far, this game is amazing. You think I'm only at level 2, but that's after the stats reset like every time, so the stats don't mean nothing. But 17 and 7, I'm definitely going to be bringing you more Starhawk. If you want more Starhawk, let me know in the comments. But honestly, this game is shaping up to be amazing. It's shaping up to be the best multiplayer game next year. So yeah, man, I'm going to bring you more Warhawk, and if you want it, be sure to subscribe, man. I'm out.